The world held its breath. On May 10, 2025, a nuclear-capable ballistic missile, launched from within Pakistan, was detected hurtling towards Delhi. The intended target, the heart of India's capital. Panic surged through the streets as sirens blared, but before the dread could fully grip the city, news arrived. Indian air defense systems stationed near Sirsa had intercepted the missile. Delhi breathed again, but the relief was short-lived. The interception marked a terrifying escalation in the already volatile India-Pakistan conflict, pushing the two nuclear-armed nations to the brink of war. The missile launch was not a bolt from the blue, it was the culmination of weeks of escalating tensions and military actions. The seeds of this crisis were sown in the blood-soaked soil of Pahalgam, a picturesque town in Indian-administered Kashmir. On April 22, 2025, a massacre shook the region. 26 innocent civilians were brutally killed. India was quick to blame the Lashkar-e-Taiba, a Pakistan-based terrorist group, further inflaming the already simmering tensions. The Pahalgam massacre sent shockwaves through India. The public demanded retribution. The government, facing mounting pressure, vowed a strong response. The attack was seen not merely as an act of terrorism, but as an act of war, orchestrated by Pakistan. The fragile peace that had held for years, albeit precariously, began to crumble. India's response was swift and decisive. On May 7, 2025, under the banner of Operation Sindoor, Indian forces launched a series of missile strikes targeting what they claimed were terrorist training camps within Pakistan. The strikes were precise, aiming to minimize civilian casualties. But the message was clear. India would not tolerate attacks on its soil. Pakistan, however, vehemently denied harboring any terrorist infrastructure, calling the strikes an act of unprovoked aggression. The stage was set for a dangerous game of tit-for-tat. Operation Sindoor, while presented by India as a counter-terrorist operation, marked a significant escalation in the conflict. It was the first time since the 1999 Kargil War that India had openly acknowledged conducting airstrikes inside Pakistan. The strikes, carried out with pinpoint accuracy, targeted 9 locations in Pakistan-administered Kashmir, including Balakot, Muzaffarabad, and Chakoti. India claimed to have destroyed several terrorist training camps and inflicted heavy casualties. Pakistan, however, painted a different picture. It claimed that the Indian strikes had resulted in minimal damage and no casualties to its security forces. It accused India of spreading disinformation and warmongering. Yet, behind the facade of defiance, Pakistan seethed. The strikes were a blow to its prestige, demanding a strong response. Pakistan's military leadership vowed to retaliate, promising to teach India a lesson it would never forget. Pakistan responded with fury, launching Operation Bunyanan Marsus, a counteroffensive aimed at crippling India's military capabilities. Pakistan unleashed a barrage of missiles and drones. Key Indian military installations, including the Pathankot Air Base and the Udhampur Army Base, were targeted. The skies over Kashmir lit up with the fiery trails of rockets and the ominous buzz of drones. While India claimed to have intercepted most of the Pakistani missiles, the attacks sent shockwaves through the country. Blackouts were reported in several cities in North India, disrupting daily life and sowing panic. The cricket-crazy nation watched in dismay as both the Indian Premier League (IPL) and the Pakistan Super League (PSL) were suspended, a stark reminder of the conflict's far-reaching consequences. Fear and uncertainty gripped both nations as the specter of war loomed large.